this is Priyam here. Welcome to PrintRite, and today throughout this video we are going to show the whole process of screen printing from starting to end. So before going to the main video, please like, share, subscribe and press the bell icon, and for further information, so please call to our number or else visit our website www.printrite.com. Let's come to the main video. So you can see here the stretching machine. So today first thing we are going to do stretching part, because this is the main process of screen printing. So you have seen there like 4 frame we already been stretched. Now 2 frame we have to do, and today the images whatever we are going to print and whatever going to show you as a demo, that you can see the image on the screen. So 2 frame we have to do stretch now. And here we are going to show you like different types of printing process, and this frame we are actually made the screen for our next video, that is for CMYK process. And today what we are going to do, that will be in 2 color, and it will be not a simple cut color, it will be a like little bit of complicated color. Let's come to the main video now. So you can see this is the stretching machine, and here you can see some frame. We already done stretching on that frame. 4 frames are there, and today we are going to stretch to another frame, that is for our design, like whatever we are going to give a demo today. For that design we are going to stretch again here. And those 4 screen we are making the screen for our CMYK printing video, so that in this video you will be getting lots of knowledge regarding the CMYK print, how to wash it, and like half tone print, how to wash, and the cut color. But today now we are going to print on 2 color. You can see the image on the screen. So this color will be cut color, but there is not a like simple cut color. It will be completely like a little bit complicated color. So please don't skip the video. So we are going to show you many things regarding screen printing process from starting to end, as I told you before. So please don't skip the video. And for the stretching part, I will like to call my colleague Sagar and Suresh to help me out. Let's start the video now. Hi guys, you can see here the frame we have done stretching. Now we'll go for coating the emulsion on it. So I will suggest you that you make sure that you should keep at least like 10-20 frames ready, so that it will be easy for your work. So we have done now 6 to 7 frame. So there are many varieties emulsion usually comes in the market. So these are the some varieties here. But now we are doing coating with this emulsion CS5W. This is very much famous emulsion because this is cheap in the price. So many of them they usually use this emulsion. And this a bit of like a higher version of emulsion. Those who use for CMYK and halftone images. And these are like pre-sensitized emulsion, and some are sensitized emulsion, some are pre-sensitized emulsion. In sensitized emulsion you have to use like a 19:10 ratio. So now we will do the coating and all of the screen, and after that we are going to put this screen for drying purpose with the help of this dryer. So after coating we'll put this frame on the dryer because you need to dry the emulsion before exposing, and for that you have to create a dark room because direct sunlight should not fall on your emulsion before exposing. So now we are creating this dark room. So here is the washing space, and now we are creating a dark room. So we'll switch off all the lights and we are going to on the registration light for your better visibility. And this registration light are UV free light. So you can use this light. We are going to on the light now, and after that Sagar and Suraj again they will come to do coating here. So here guys, you have seen that we have done the coating, and after that we are giving the frame for drying with our dryer machine. So now it's about to get dry. So now I will show you like this is the registration chart, and we use registration chart for the perfect alignment. And for this chart, if you want, you can check in our website. So this chart we made like we have put in lots of numbers like 1 to 23, or else this side you can put like 1 to 50 numbers. And we have designed the registration chart in a like logo size frame, A4 sizes and A3 sizes. And now I will show you how to do the alignment. So this is the frame supposed. Okay, this is the empty frame. For a demo purpose I am taking this frame. And after that, how to align this thing. So this is the clear inject film. So we are going to do align how to do this thing. So suppose you are pasting this film. Suppose you are pasting this film this side. You have to count like this way. Suppose this side is like front side is 12. Suppose you are taking 12 and the down side is 47. Suppose then all the printout you have to keep in a equal alignment, like 12 and 40, 45, 12 and 45 everywhere you have to keep. Okay, this is how you have to do the pasting of the film to the frame. So now we are going to do exposing with our exposing unit. Right now I will use the Wacom exposing unit, or else you can do with the like UV exposing unit also, non-Wacom. Okay, but in the Wacom every edges and everything comes very clearly. If you are doing CMYK or halftone images, better you should go for a Wacom so that nothing will left out. So if you are going to do with the normal exposing unit, if you want to do through this exposing, you have to give little weight on the frame. Now I will call my colleague Suraj to means take out the frame and we'll do expose. Now for that we have to create a dark room environment, so we are going to off the light. So we are aligning the film with our registration chart. If we don't align that, your matter will get banned. That's why we have to arrange the thing properly. Now we are sticking the film to the mesh. You can use a white tape for that. You have to press a bit. Now the film got attached to the mesh. And we are going to expose now, and we are using here vacuum exposing unit. And before that you have to put a wire or any small wire you can keep here. So we have putting inside the frame on in the machine. Then now we have locked the vacuum. Now we have on the vacuum switch. Now this machine is releasing the pressure now. It will take hardly like 2 seconds of time. Then we have on the exposing light. You have seen here. I think this is the exposing light. Here you can check the timer. We have set the timer. Now it is 25 seconds. Like this you have to do exposing the other frame, all the frames, how much ever frame you have. Then after that it will work accordingly. We have to wash this frame. Then we'll show you how to wash the frame after that. Hi guys, now we'll come to the other process, that is the drying process. We already dried the frame here. You can see this is the dryer. I am not showing so much because we are putting lights, that's why. And after drying, we have to soak the frame on the deep tank. We already soaked 2 frames here. This one and another one is inside. We are putting water here and you have to keep for 2 minutes. After soaking for 2 minutes, we will be giving the frame for washing. And after washing again we are putting the frame for drying here. Hi guys, so all the process have done. Now you check this one. Washing also done. We have given for drying, that also done. After that this frame become ready for printing. So we are going to print through this machine. These are the 2 frames and 2 color job we are doing in this work. So these are the t-shirts. After that we are giving for fusing. Please remember that after doing the screen printing work you have to give for fusing. That one we will be showing you after doing the print. See, we have done the print. This is the 2-color job. You can see here how perfectly it has come. But the thing is that you have to do curing after doing the screen printing work every time. Otherwise, when we scratch, it will go off. That's why you have to do fusing. That is very compulsory. And what happened, like if you do 1000 t-shirt, suppose you are getting an order, that order you first finish it off everything. Then later on you turn the heat press, and one by one you keep on pressing with the heat press for final curing. Okay. So now we are placing the t-shirt on the heat press. The Celsius of the heat press is around like 180 degrees Celsius, and the seconds we have to keep around 35 to 45. It depends on the material. So we are keeping here now 60 seconds. So we'll place the t-shirt now. Hi guys, you have seen we have done the fusing part, so it's coming very perfectly. So if you do fuse the t-shirt, if you scratch or if you stress it, the color won't go from the t-shirt. That's why this is very important part, that after doing screen printing work on a garment, you have to do fusing. Okay, so these are the whole process. So we have shown you in the video like a step by step of the process of screen printing. So the whole process will take like half an hour of time. So once you done the pre-production work, you should not have to look back, either it is a 1 t-shirt or if it is a 100 t-shirt or 1,000. And the more production will give by bigger machine, because bigger machine has the capacity to give more production. And with the small machine you can do like less production, but the time is similar, like half an hour you have to do for pre-production work. And once you know the process, it's become very easy, nothing to worry about it. So this is the whole process, and we are ending the video now. So if you like our video, like it, share it, subscribe, and press the bell icon for fast notification. And for further information you can contact our given number, or else you can visit our website www.printrite.com. and thank you very much for watching me. Thank you.